Hey there, coaches. My name is Rich Hargitt, and I'm the head football coach at Emmett High School in Emmett, Idaho, and I'm also a lead consultant for coaches all over the country with the surface to air system. If you're not familiar with our website, I would suggest you head over there to www.richhargittfootball.com. That's RICHHARGITT football.com. Check out our whole host and array of offensive and defensive books and videos on play calling, game planning, program building, or check out an entire subscription. I would say the proverbial fastball of our offense is the ubiquitous A-gap counter and A-gap power play. That's really what we make people have to defend when they're going to play us in a given week. So one of the great curveballs, if you continue that sort of metaphor, is the power read play. And I think power read is a great way to get your quarterback involved in the run game. It keeps the gap integrity of that power scheme. Our offensive line doesn't have to learn any new plays or really develop any new strategies or learn anything different, but we're able to dress it up and really build ourselves a platform for a bunch of different types of looks for the defense. So here we are in kind of a traditional 21P. You've got the Twins receivers over here, okay, inline tight end here, and now we've got two backs in the backfield. We're able to do quite a bit with this structure. Power read to the field gets both of your backs involved. You're really running into a quad set here, and you can see number 72 right there, the defensive end. You can see he's just going to kind of shuffle and bounce. That kid's a five-star recruit right here. That's a five-star recruit here in Idaho, and obviously you're neutralizing him to the point where he really can't play and do much, and you're picking up 5, 6, 7 yards on a quarterback run. Okay, that's what I mean by not having to stay just solely in that A-gap power world. All right, to our offensive line, they're going to double number 55. They're going to block back on number 64 right there. We're making life really simple. We're keeping the tackle and the tight end on the backside so they can't run through. We're pulling the right guard up and around. No blocking schemes are changing here, but we don't have to try to kick out number 72. Who's obviously a phenomenal football player. He's going to the University of Utah. We don't want to have to kick him out very often if we can avoid it. You can see they're squeeze scraping. They got a couple really good ball players here. 72 is going to sort of be the squeeze player. 59 is going to be the scraper. It's all good. There's the A-gap power popping right up the middle. We're getting a nice game. Okay, so again, not asking our offensive line to change a lot. Here we are in sort of an 0-2P. We're in a no-back sort of two tight end set here. We're going to run power read back to the field, back to the boundary. We're going to have both those tight ends as lead blockers. We're using a little eye candy here. We're bringing the receiver or the running back there from a little bit more depth. They can't quite get to him. He squirts around there. And again, you got a decent little gain on the perimeter. There you can see it. He's sort of outside the box a little bit. We're going to bring him back in, flash him across, use those tight ends as lead blockers, get the ball on the perimeter, and get a nice little run right there. All right, here we are later in that same game. You can see now we've taken our true quarterback out of the game. We're trying to get more touches for one of our dynamic wide receivers. This kid was kind of a track type kid, really athletic guy. We want him to get more touches. Power read's a really easy play to teach him to get more touches. So if you're looking for more ways to get the ball in athletes' hands, I think this one's really easy. You just tell him to read the C-gap player. Here you can see we're going to mesh across. Really good look at it. C-gap player is going to clearly take the outside zone path by number 19 right there. So 0 just skates one step. He's going to hit that open gap, follow our left pulling guard right there, and there he is vertical right up through the middle of the defense. Again, really good execution, really good look at that. Here we are, yet another different personnel grouping. We're in 11P right here. Again, we're going to bring the back across. You can see quarterback's not getting a lot of extra steps in here. Really simple footwork, quick mesh. He's downhill with the ball. Great way to pick up a few yards on second medium right there. Again, super simple football here. Not a lot of moving parts, not overly complicated. You're not asking everybody to learn, a ton of new things. I think one of the things that I would most emphasize, you're not asking your offensive line to reinvent the wheel. right? You're not asking them to go out and find a whole bunch of new blocking schemes. This gives you the benefit of perimeter runs as well as interior runs with the quarterback sort of as the dive back on power. So you've really got that versatility of interior and exterior runs. You can also have the tailback touch the ball. You can have the H-back touch the ball. You can bring a motioning receiver in the game, mesh with him like you see here. It's really not a difficult play to dress up. You know, you're able to get a lot of different people the ball. There's a sophomore quarterback, number 13. Okay, he's involved now. Different kid. You know, it's late in the game. We're up. Here's a wide receiver taking the snap here. Again, a lot of different ways to get the ball into a lot of different athletes' hands and really make this play something where you can kind of mix and match it into your offense however you see fit each and every week. So, again, coaches, I think power read's a great play. I think it's a play that's very Swiss Army knife-like in its approach, very multi-use. A lot of different people can touch the ball. Really easy to teach up and down your program, kind of a vertical alignment play. You know, your freshmen, your JV, varsity can all run it. Pretty easy play to teach. Not a lot of extra teaching for your offensive line. Okay, a lot of reasons I think to use power read. Again, coaches, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, you can find me on Twitter at S2A System or at Coach Hargitt. You can also reach out to us through our website at www.richhargittfootball.com. Really appreciate you guys all watching the video, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.